In this video, I'm going to show you how you can schedule tasks in Morgen onto your calendar. When looking at Morgen, we have events in my work and my personal calendar, which is why it's purple and orange, and then an event in my personal calendar, but I don't have any tasks scheduled yet. I have some tasks in the task sidebar I've created. To schedule the task, I can left click, drag, and drop it onto the calendar at the time I want to do the task. And you'll notice this was 45 minutes. It's going from 2 till 2:45. And that's because if I click into the task, the estimate I've added is 45 minutes. If I was to drag this literature review task into the calendar, it's shorter to 30 minutes because of the resolution I have inside of my settings. So I can go to my profile picture, preferences, and then inside of general settings, scroll down, you can see the time display resolution is 30 minutes. And 30 minutes is the default time Morgen assumes your tasks are going to be. So if I drag the literature review task in again, you can see it's still 30 minutes. But if I drag the trampoline task in, it's longer at 45. Mum's birthday card, 15 minutes, is a 15-minute slot, so a bit shorter. These session slots all have unique planned start, date, and end times. But if I was to add a due date to any of those tasks, because they are all linked, it will be the same for all of the tasks. So let's say the due date is Saturday the 24th and save. Now when I come in, planned start, planned end, still the same, but there's the due date. Planned start, planned end, different from the previous task, but the due date is the same. And same here. Planned start, planned end, different, but the due date is the same. And we can visualize that due date by managing the due dates on the calendar. And so you can see, there it is. That's the due date for this one task being shown 3 different times on the calendar for scheduling, once in the sidebar. And when I change that due date, it will update all of the tasks. So 23rd, there's 23rd, 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 and go to the task on the sidebar, 23rd. And then from this due date, when I left click, I can block on the calendar. And this is another way to schedule a task slot onto the calendar from the due date. So you can see there is the task added into the calendar as a session slot, which again, we can adjust and change.